one program as a celebration of our Golden Jubilee celebration. The finale will be in March. Finally, I want to thank Dr. Kapna Kanya, our HR program. Hope you all enjoy. Thank you.
Convener of the HR committee, ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion today, career for making this program. I would also like to thank Vijay Chauhan for the help and encouraging us in London. Thank you.
Ganesh Stotram by Arini Patel. that was a little clip about what the 10 incarnations are, thus Avatar, which, if some of you don't know, at least from the little clip, because this is a musical ballet. And we're not going to have anybody talking, so that's why we've given you a booklet in which you all must have read. But now I'll just give you a little briefing that it all starts from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse number 7. Yada yada hi dharmasya jnani bhavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya tadatma. In religious principles and predominant rise in e-religion, I incarnate millennium after millennium. So every time, whenever the demonic energy increases, the Lord takes avatar. For Lord, you don't say Lord takes birth, it's avatar. And these are the 10 main incarnations, but in the actual sense, every day the Lord is incarnating, the Lord is in our heart. It says in the Bhagavad Gita again, Sarvasya Chaham Vidistani Vishnu, Mattas Mritir Nanam Apohanam Chavedest Sarvir Aham Vidyo Vedantik Vidya. Lord Shri Krishna says, I'm seated in everyone's heart. From me comes remembrance and forgetfulness. So, every time you want to do something wrong, something inside you tells you, stop, don't do it. But that energy will only tell you once. And then your mind takes over, the demon takes over. And the demon keeps on saying that Kans, Ravan, Harigriva, and all the demons which you see here, Hiranyaksha takes over. All those are in our mind. And keeps on telling you, no, it's fine, do this, do this, do this. And we digress from that avatar every moment which is in our heart as well. So, this is a very unique way we try to portray it, because it's done by our local artists, which is very unique, and plus they work very hard. And you'll see in the first, now we'll go through Mother Earth. We're not going to the first incarnation, but Mother Earth, which actually comes in before every avatar. But Mother Earth, whenever we do something wrong, she is our mother. And always, mother feels so bad when the child is hurt, when the child, something goes wrong to the child. So Mother Earth is always trying to protect, and for our protection, she pleads to Lord Vishnu. And that's why Lord Vishnu incarnates all the time. So now, in the first scene, you will see Mother Earth. So, but what do we do to Mother Earth? Do we ever even realize? Do we even pray to her? Do we even just touch her and tell her, the sloka Karale Vasate Lakshmi Karamute Saraswati Karamate Tumadori Brahmatika, that I'm about to put my foot on you, please forgive me. And one main thing, we should never spit on Mother Earth. A mother will tolerate us, even a child passes urine and stool, but when a child spits on the mother, no mothers will tolerate it. So that's what we have to, that's what we got from our Babaji. Anyway, not taking too much of your time, everybody's ready. So the first scene is Mother Earth pleading to Lord Vishnu, and then we'll go to Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, and all the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
Amidst the coming turmoil, a prophecy was about to come true. A cosmic flood was destined to engulf the world, drowning all in its wake. Yet, hope emerged in the form. He descended to guide humanity and to battle the forces of destruction.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
From the churning of the cosmic ocean What happens when injustice crosses all limits and a monster intoxicated with power misuses his boons? He forgets one thing, that faith will be preserved at all costs. When darkness engulfs the light, he will rise. He is a force that knows no bounds. Feel the earth-shaking power of the third Avatar. This is the tale of an unconventional hero. Is Vara Avatar.
No man, no God, behold the arrival of Narasimha.
Long ago, there was a powerful demon king named Hiranyakashipu.
Until the destiny struck. Righteousness, behold the arrival of Narasimha.
Long
No man, no God, no beast could behold the arrival of Narasimha.
made him nearly
Brahmin boy broke the arrogance of a powerful demon emperor, a mystery that is associated to stay away from evil. To stay away from evil. So let's go. Go on the terror of demons on and earth. He went to his protest, asked him for help. Lord Vishnu went to his protest, asked him for help. Lord Vishnu adopted sacrifice. Vishnu adopted sacrifice. This yagna was so big that all Muni gods. This yagna was so big that all Muni gods and demons of the universe hosts. That's my wish. Bali accepted it. That's my wish. Bali accepted his way, boy. It is Lord Vishnu his way, boy. It is Lord Vishnu himself who has come to test you. But the sacrifice ignored the word of thanksgiving. Sacrifice ignored the word of thanksgiving to King. Now tell me the place to keep my third pug. King, now tell me the place to keep my third pug. King Bali understood that this is the Leela of Lord Vishnu. He gave up his pride. The Leela of Lord Vishnu. He gave up his pride and bowed his head and said, Lord, place your third pug on my head. Lord Vishnu, your third pug on my head. Lord Vishnu was pleased with it and gave him the blessing. He was pleased with it and gave him the blessing that he would always live in the hearts of his devotees. Thus Lord Vishnu, not only devotees. Thus Lord Vishnu not only freed heaven cannot stand before truth and humility. Friends, this story also truth and humility. Friends, this story also teaches us that we should keep our word.
So now the next avatar, any guesses? Any guesses which is the next avatar? Huh? Parshuram, not Ram. That Parshuram, in the first scene you'll see, Parshuram is the 8th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. So, and then in the first scene you'll see a cow. Were Renuka and Javadagni. They were in the forest, and when Kartavya Arjun, they
divine Brahmastra and aimed at Ravana's heart. The arrow welcomed them.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj, Nij Man Mukur Sudhari, Paranau Raghubar Vimal Jasu, Chodayak Malchari, Buddhihin Tanu Janige, Sumiro Pavan Kumar, Bal Buddhi Vidya Devu Mohi, Har Mukale Silvika. केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, शंकर सुमन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन, विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर, विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर, प्रभु चरित सुनबे को रसिया, प्रभु चरित सुनबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता पर बसिया। रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे।
આમ કહીએ સીતામ આપણે બે જોડે રહેવાનું ભાઈ આ કૃષ્ણ અવતાર લાસ્ટ આ ગોકુળ
Krishna. Next we come to Lord Krishna's avatar, in which I think most of you know the story, but Kans had a sister, Devki, and she was getting married. In the first scene you'll see the marriage, and then there was a voice from the heaven that eighth child of Devki and Vasudeva will kill you. So let's see what's happening next. Alright, so and then he puts them in the prison house, and where, you know, all the children of Devki and Vasudeva were killed. But when it was time for Lord Krishna, the seventh child was Balram, and when it was time for Lord Krishna to be born, it was the shackles broke of Vasudeva, and he took the child to Mathura. From Mathura to Gokul, and brought the little girl with him, and that girl was none other than goddess Durga. And thereafter Kans was really angry and tried to kill Krishna in many demons. So let's see now how he kills the demons. Thank you.
जब भी धर्म का पतन होता है और अधर्म का उदय होता है, मैं दुष्टों का नाश करने और धर्म की पुनः लेता हूं।
At the auspicious time for the appearance of the Lord, there was an atmosphere of peace and prosperity everywhere. Auspicious stars were visible in the sky. In all the towns, villages, and pasturing grounds, there were signs of good fortune. The rivers flowed in crystal clear water, and the lakes were beautifully decorated with lotus flowers. The forests were full of birds and dancing peacocks, and they began to sing with sweet voices. Meanwhile, in the prison house of Kamsa, now I understand that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You have appeared in this form so that we could perceive you with our eyes. You have appeared for the protection of your devotees and to kill Kamsa and his followers.
My dear Lord, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. You are the original form of all incarnations, like Lord Ram, Lord Nrsimha, and Lord Varaha. My Lord, I request you, please save us from the cruel hands of Kamsa. My wicked brother may not know that you have already appeared. Therefore, I ask you to conceal this forearm form from him, for your own safety.
My dear Vasudeva Devaki, I have appeared just to satisfy your desire. I am very pleased with your devotional service unto me. I know that you are concerned for my safety. Therefore, please take me to Gokula, where a daughter has just been born to Mother Yashoda. Exchange me with that child and return here with her. My devotees, do not be afraid. Just look at this amazing child. He is so beautiful, with curly hair around his lotus face, and fully decorated. No ordinary child could ever appear like this. How wonderful it is that the original Vishnu has now appeared as our son. My only misfortune is that I cannot celebrate his appearance while kept in the prison house of Kamsa.
Oh, husband, see! He bears the mark of Shivatsa and wears the resplendent necklace of the Kastuba Mani. And he is dressed in splendid yellow silken garments.
How wonderfully he smiles. Look! My chain My lord, listen. The 8th child. The true death of my life is born. Let us deal with this Vishnu once and for all.
This child will be the life of your son. I beg you, do not kill by a male child, not a female child. It's a girl. You have killed so many of my children. Please, brother, please, spare this child. I beg you. Born somewhere in this world. Jaya Govinda, Narayana, Jaya Gopala, Hana, Jaya Govinda, Hare Govinda.
final avatar which has not come yet, and that is Kalki. So Kalki avatar is yet to come, but the demon has already started. The energy of the demon has started coming. And do you know which that energy is? What is that energy of the demon? That is, well, the internet and the social media and all that, you know. We cannot do without our phones, we cannot, but then, now the AI is taking over, and soon the Kali, which is there, it says in the scripture who the father and mother are going to be of Kalki, and how the demon Kali, but the demon Kali is artificial intelligence. That's what he'll come to destroy. So we come to the next, last, and please after that wait for 10 minutes while we give, token of appreciation to all the participants. So far I hope you all have been enjoying the show. I know it's a bit longer, but then it's 10 avatars and we try to shorten them as much as possible. So thank you very much, ladies and now we come to the last avatar, and that is Kalki. Thank you.
This is the final age of mankind. An age foretold in ancient prophecies. Greed has consumed the hearts of men. The earth, scarred by endless wars, now lies in ruins. Ruling over this shattered world, Kali, the demon of discord, feeding on fear, twisting humanity into its darkest form. But in the heart of despair, a light shall emerge. The prophecy speaks of the 10th and final avatar, Kalki, riding the celestial white horse, sword blazing like the sun. Kalki comes to end the tyranny of Kali, to cleanse the earth and restore the balance of Dharma. In this apocalyptic battle, he will face more than just demons, but he will fight for Dharma, for the fate of all creation.
Thank you very much. So please don't go. Stay just for 5 more minutes. We need to appreciate all this beautiful. All right. So I'd like to appreciate them. A little token. Can I ask our chair lady? But I think all of you will have to come here. Otherwise, the steps are at the back. Okay, you come. Want to try? Okay. All right. So we'll start at least. And can I also ask Vibhubai? Can you also come up on the stage, please? And Suresh Bhai, please, Smita Ben, please come up. All right. Okay, here. She wants to say something.
Good evening, everyone. I must say this is an incredible for the participants, and special thanks to Kalpana Aunty. Give her a big round of applause. Excellent program.
Names, okay? Brian Malbu, your certificate. Picture. All right. Next, Kevin, Lord Vishnu, Joseph. He has played 8-9. He was all the kings and several. Some of them, and then give tokens, yeah? Next one, yeah, you just start him. Yeah. Geoffrey. Gabriel. A little booklet. So everything was printed in the booklet by the courtesy of the printers, Sanjay Mandavya and Krishna and Kalki and Lord Shiva. So many avatars he did in one. Risa, the little that is Nana. 2 days. Okay, Augustine. Victoria. Sorry, that's Tori. Tori has just come back to now. Okay, and now we'll just quickly give them the gifts. Arini, just stay. Bags for them. Nana and Kiki. Announcement. Mercy. Janet. Okay, now all the boys. So just give them out. I think we don't need to. Anybody wants to say anything? Now, this was just the beginning. We will be masterminds behind this. Priti, not Mandala. Priti, please come on the stage. That's Priti, the choreographer. Oh, there was your certificates are here. And now, Diana's here. Diana, and now. Honestly, 3 months behind this production, he's never lost his temper. No, it is okay. That's all I used to say. It will happen. And it's happened. So please, Brian's certificate, gift. Can you give Brian's gift? Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Can we just all add? Okay, just one last story. She sings beautiful, isn't she? Yes. Guru Vishnu
Mami Kalpana is always making requests. This one, she taught me just 2 lines.
Mr. Suresh and Sinaben, Prime Bank, and everybody's helped us through this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Krishna. 2 seconds to give Dr. Kalpana a round of applause. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Anybody?